What's up, bro? Look alive, man. This NoFap shit isn't a game. Now look, I'm on day 58 of NoFap. Now the only reason I'm on day 58, this is my longest streak ever. If you would have told me I'd be on day 58, closing in on 2 months of not jacking off, I would have told you, man, my dick must have got cut off. My balls must have got vacuumed up. Like something crazy must have fucking happened for me not to be jacking off. But look, bro, I'm seeing past it now. Right? I'm a changed man. I'm a changed man. Right? Now, I'm not screaming it from the rooftops by any means, but I am on YouTube talking about how I don't jack off. Isn't that kind of fucking weird? Right? But that's just me, man. I'm being myself. You see what I'm saying? You know, we got a little NoFap community that's amazing. I never knew existed. It's dope as fuck. Everyone here's got a common goal, and we can all reach this common goal. Now, look. I'm back with a video now, and this one I'm talking about some shit that occurred to me, bro. So I was talking to this dude. He's a lot older than me. He's probably about 35, 40. He's got 3 kids. And he was telling me, man, I'm trying to teach my youngest daughter. She's probably like, I don't know how old she is, but he's trying to teach her not to act with her emotion, right? Because as kids, you feel an emotion, you act with emotion. You'll see adults do this shit a lot of times. You've done this probably a lot of times. A lot of people have done this. I've done this recently. Everyone falls victim. You might be in the spur of a moment, angry. You ever say some shit and immediately regret it? You know what I'm saying? You took the action to think it, to formulate it, to speak it, right? But it wasn't really you. It was an emotion. An emotion, you were acting on based on emotion. That's how a lot of people can fuck their lives up, man. People will commit a crime or do something out of emotion that will, bro, that shit will affect them for the rest of their lives. He was telling me how he's trying to teach his kids, right, don't act on emotion. I guarantee most of y'all's parents have probably taught you the same thing, right? Whenever you're angry, you don't have to fucking turn around and start punching walls. And you know what I'm saying? You don't have to scream. Whenever you're sad, you don't have to scream and cry and, you know, yell and hate the fucking world. You can control your emotions. You shouldn't let your emotions get the best of you. And the most amazing leaders, most humble people, you know what I'm saying? The people who have their shit together, they don't let their emotions get the best of them. You want to know why? Because it isn't really you. And this shit got me thinking, man, is feeling horny an emotion? Is feeling aroused an emotion? Because I've done some shit that I regret when I feel this feeling. It's a real feeling. You feel this energy, bro. When you're horny, you can feel it inside of you. When you're aroused, you can feel it inside of you. It's an energy. It's forming, bro. You can literally feel it. Next time you feel horny, literally, like, try and feel. You'll feel it, bro. Like, it's weird. You will literally feel an energy because it is an energy. It's energy. It's life-creating energy. Now, it got me thinking, man. I literally would just act on this emotion, and my outlet for this was to jack off, was to masturbate, was to have sex, was to watch porn. This was my outlet, right? It was almost like, if y'all know Pavlov's dog, it's like I feel horny, boom, I jack off. It was just like, boom, that was the association. But it's not until I started to break away from that. No, that isn't. You know, you don't have to do that shit. When you feel horny, it's a feeling. It's a feeling. Just feel it. It's energy. You can feel it and still go about your day. You can feel it and still be you. It's a feeling. It's an emotion. It's just like when you're angry. Think about it. You're angry as fuck. You have all these thoughts in your head. You want to do all this shit. But, you know, you breathe. Okay. Chill out. I don't need to do any of this shit. I don't need to fucking slit this dude's tires and thrash his fucking windows. You know what I'm saying? Because you be having some crazy thoughts, man, when you're angry. Crazy-ass thoughts that regular you would never do, right? We've all been there. You'll say some shit, right? You'll tell your sister go fucking kill. You know what you say some crazy shit, and then you'll immediately regret it. You'll be like, oh, and then they'll be like, fuck you, you know, and you're like, damn, I fucked up. It's because you acted in an emotion. You acted in an instant. That's how children are. That's how kids are, man. That's how parents try to teach kids not to do that shit. But this pornography shit, this masturbation shit, this sex shit is an example of that. You are acting on emotion. And emotion passes. It passes by. It's not you. See, you stay constant. Emotions come and go. Feelings come and go. Earthly possessions, people, everything comes and go. You stay constant, right? But you entertain certain things, right? You might entertain a feeling. You might entertain a thought, right? Also with this masturbation shit, with this pornography shit, I'm trying not to entertain my thoughts. At the end of the day, it's all thoughts. I made a video about this. Thoughts lead to action, right? That's a no-brainer. Thoughts lead to action, right? what you think you can achieve. I mean, that's some philosophical shit, but the reason I'm saying this is because, bro, a tiny, minuscule thought can lead to you doing something super drastic. It can. It really can. Talk to somebody who had a kid, you know, out of high school. Or talk to someone who had a kid at 16 or something like that. They acted in an instant and it completely changed the path of their life. One little thought, bro. One little action, bro. It's the butterfly effect. Affleck. Save 15% or more on car insurance. Say this to say this, man. A thought is the tiniest form of an idea, which can lead to an action. And man, with this NoFap shit, it's a snowball effect. Eventually, over time, bro, you can reach a breaking point. I have failed before in NoFap 2. I've relapsed because I reach a breaking point. But it was all up here. It was all up here, man. It's all mental. Your mind will always overhype a feeling. It always will, man. This is a preview to my next video, bro. The mind will always overhype it. And here's proof, bro. You will think, man, if I jack off, it's gonna feel so good. I'm gonna jack off, it'll feel so good, it'll feel so good. You do it and it's, nah. And like I was saying, an emotion is temporary, right? You feel an emotion, it's temporary. You have a feeling, it's temporary. So naturally, you feel this emotion, this temporary emotion of feeling horny, then what it wants is temporary too. That makes sense, right? Because you really got to think about it. You feel angry, you feel like you need to do certain things. That's not you, that's the emotion. That's the feeling that's speaking. You get what I'm saying? That's the feeling's urges. But you are acting on it, and then you have to live with it once the feeling passes. Try to think about that, man. You aren't what you feel, you aren't your emotion. You are you. Emotions, they come and they go. Don't act on these emotions, because if the emotion is temporary, then what it brings is temporary as well. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense, man. You jack off, it's temporary, because it is only satisfying a temporary emotion. But either way, man, I'm back with a video, but I'll catch y'all later, man.